Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing a single penny sitting quietly in your old drawer could be your golden ticket to a life of pure freedom. No more worrying about bills, no more stressing over retirement, just endless possibilities and luxury at your fingertips. This is not a dream. This is the shocking reality hiding inside the 1982 Abraham Lincoln penny with the elusive D mint mark. This tiny copper-colored coin holds a secret so powerful, so life-changing, that most collectors have been desperately hunting it down for decades. And tonight, we're going to expose that secret, a secret that could transform your entire future. Now, take a deep breath and imagine for a second, you're holding what looks like an ordinary penny. You hear the faint echo of history whispering through your fingertips. But this isn't just any coin. This is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, a fragment of America's hidden treasure, a piece of metal that could explode your bank account overnight. The 1982 Lincoln penny is a true enigma. A year wrapped in controversy and mystery. Why? Because 1982 wasn't just another year for U.S. coinage, it was the year of a massive shift. The U.S. Mint changed the penny's composition from heavy copper to lighter zinc, creating a chaotic swirl of varieties, mistakes, and transitional rarities that even seasoned collectors still argue about today, but only a few know about the 1982 D. Lincoln penny's hidden detail, a secret sign that transforms an ordinary piece of change into a vault of unimaginable value. While most people dropped these coins into vending machines or lost them in dusty car cup holders, smart collectors were already quietly searching, whispering rumors in underground coin shows, and paying fortunes just to glimpse one of these legendary pieces. Imagine being part of that secret circle. There are different versions of the 1982 penny: large date, small date, copper, zinc, and then there's the Holy Grail, the 1982 D small date copper penny. This rare hybrid shouldn't even exist. It was an accident, a phantom, a miraculous error that slipped through the unstoppable machines of the Denver Mint. Some believe it was a freak accident, some say it was the work of a rogue mint worker with a love for numismatic chaos. But one thing's for sure, it's as rare as a lightning strike on a clear day. When a 1982 D small date copper penny surfaces, collectors lose their minds. Auctions light up, million-dollar phone calls echo in the background, and life-changing checks are written without a second thought. The market potential? Beyond imagination. You're not just holding a coin, you're holding a life-altering moment, an uncashed check for your dream house, your ultimate escape from the ordinary grind. Now, you might ask, how can you find one? How do you know if you're about to step into a new life? Here's the thrilling part. Grab a precise gram scale, a real collector's best friend. A genuine copper penny from 1982 should weigh around 3.1 grams, while a zinc one is closer to 2.5 grams. But here's the ultimate test: the 1982 D small date copper penny will defy expectations. Look closely at the date, a small, subtle curvature in the numbers, a hidden sign of rarity. This isn't just coin collecting, this is treasure hunting at its purest form. Preserving this coin is like guarding a living fortune. Hold it by the edges, never touch the face. Store it in a protective capsule, away from air, humidity, and prying eyes. Because once the world knows you have it, the chase begins. Dealers will call. Auction houses will beg. The quiet coin in your palm could become a national headline overnight. Imagine your life after you find it. A luxury beach house, a shiny new car, endless vacations, or simply the peace of knowing you'll never work another stressful day. This penny is not just copper and zinc, it's freedom disguised as a tiny circle of metal. And every second you wait, someone else might beat you to it. So, do you have the courage to look? Are you ready to uncover the secret sitting in your spare change jar? The 1982 D. Abraham Lincoln penny with that mythical small date is calling, and only a few will answer. This is your chance to escape the ordinary, to break free from every limit you've ever known, and to step into a future built on mystery, passion, and unimaginable wealth. If you felt that spark of curiosity burning inside you right now, you're not alone. Thousands are on this same path, hunting, hoping, and dreaming. But only the boldest will actually make the discovery that changes everything. Check your coins tonight. Watch this video again, study every detail, and join the underground world of people chasing what most believe is impossible. Because when you finally find that coin, when your hands tremble and your heart races with the realization that your entire life is about to transform, you'll remember this moment. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay with us as we guide you through every hidden treasure America has ever minted. Your story is waiting to be written, don't let someone else write it for you. They say lightning never strikes the same place twice, but what if I told you there's a tiny copper circle that could bring a lightning bolt straight into your life? A coin so overlooked that millions of Americans might have thrown it away without realizing they held a golden ticket to a stress-free, luxurious future. This is no ordinary penny. This is the 1976 Abraham Lincoln penny with the D mint mark, a coin so mysterious, so packed with hidden secrets, it could change your destiny in the blink of an eye. Picture this, 1976. America is roaring with pride, celebrating 200 years of independence. Fireworks paint the sky, families gather, and deep inside the Denver Mint, a small batch of Lincoln pennies is born. But these weren't just any pennies. These carried a whisper of rebellion, a hidden promise, a silent pact with history. While the country focused on bicentennial quarters and half dollars, these little copper warriors slipped into circulation almost unnoticed. But a few of them, marked by that humble D, hid something that collectors now call a once-in-a-lifetime anomaly. These 1976 D Lincoln pennies are more than pieces of metal, they are time capsules, each carrying a pulse of 1976 America. Some have striking misalignments, microscopic doubling, or subtle minting errors that escape the sharpest eyes at the mint. These tiny mistakes. They're not flaws, they are the secret signs collectors live and die for. They turn a 1-cent coin into a treasure map, and those who can decode them hold the keys to unimaginable value. We're talking big dollars, life-changing dollars, the kind of money that makes your neighbors jealous and sets your family free forever. Imagine sitting in your kitchen one morning, sifting through an old jar of pennies you inherited from your grandfather. You hear that familiar clink, but then, you see it. That D mint mark, a slight doubling on Lincoln's profile, a delicate, almost ghost-like shift in the lettering. Your hands start to tremble. Your heart races. In that moment, you're not just holding a penny, you're holding the power to rewrite your future. Millions at stake, and you're the only one who knows. Collectors around the country are already hunting for these hidden legends with unstoppable obsession. Auction houses are keeping quiet, private collectors are whispering behind closed doors, and the market is heating up like a volcano about to erupt. The rarity is off the charts. The demand? Explosive. And the potential? Absolutely life-changing. Because when you realize that a single penny could erase your mortgage, fund your dream car, or launch that retirement in the sun, your entire perspective shifts forever. Now, let's talk strategy. If you're serious, and I mean dead serious, about finding this once-in-a-lifetime coin, you need to act like a detective. Check every 1976 penny you come across for that elusive D mint mark. Examine Lincoln's face under a magnifier for any doubling, any unusual lines, any hidden detail that sets it apart. Look closely at the date and the mint mark alignment. These small clues can point to a secret variation only the savviest collectors recognize. And above all, preserve it. Store it in an airtight holder, avoid touching the surface, and keep it away from heat and moisture. Because every tiny scratch could mean the difference between a modest find and $1 million miracle. If you're feeling that spark right now, that sudden rush of possibility deep in your chest, don't ignore it. This coin isn't just about copper and zinc. It's about rewriting your story, unlocking freedom, and giving yourself and your loved ones the life you've always dreamed of, the one you see in glossy magazines, the one that feels like it's meant for someone else. But today, it could be yours. So, are you ready to go on this treasure hunt? Because these 1976 D Lincoln pennies are still out there, hidden in dusty drawers, old piggy banks, and forgotten coin jars. They're waiting for someone brave enough, curious enough, and persistent enough to find them. You might just be that person. Before you go running to your coin stash, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join a growing army of collectors chasing the dream. Because in this world of hidden fortunes, knowledge is the sharpest weapon, and community is the ultimate shield. Turn on the bell, stay updated, and get ready to transform every ordinary penny search into an extraordinary adventure. Don't let this chance slip away. Because the next person to hold that penny might just be you, and it might just change your life forever. What if I told you that an ordinary penny hiding in your pocket right now could hold the key to a life you've only dared to dream about? A life of pure freedom, where you wake up to ocean views, travel first class on a whim, and never worry about bills again. This isn't a fantasy. This is the unbelievable reality behind the 1980 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin so mysterious, so full of hidden potential, that it has collectors across America trembling with excitement and fear they might have missed their shot. Most people overlook this humble penny, tossing it into jars or leaving it to gather dust in kitchen drawers. But behind its unassuming face lies a story of incredible power. The 1980 Lincoln penny wasn't supposed to make history. It was born in an era of economic tension, when America was battling inflation and people were losing faith in small change. Yet out of that chaos, this coin emerged, a silent witness to a time when every cent mattered. And for those who know its secret, this penny is far more than a small copper disc. It's a once-in-a-lifetime treasure map to unimaginable wealth. What sets this penny apart is a hidden detail that even seasoned collectors often miss. The absence of a mint mark on this 1980 Lincoln penny isn't just a simple oversight, it's a rare, almost mythical sign of a special production anomaly that turned it into a collector's obsession. This tiny missing mark has the power to transform a regular penny into a legendary artifact, a true symbol of American grit and hidden fortune. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of metal so powerful that it can command millions in the right auction room, with collectors ready to fight tooth and nail for the chance to own it. The demand for this coin isn't just high, it's volcanic. Across the country, hidden in old coin jars, forgotten in dresser drawers, there are pennies waiting to change lives forever. Collectors whisper about them in hushed tones at shows, eyes shining with the possibility of striking it big. There's a reason why people are traveling state to state, spending sleepless nights searching, and investing their last dime in rolls of pennies they hope will contain that one extraordinary piece. The market potential here isn't just big, it's life-changing. We're talking about fortunes that could fund your children's futures, pay off every debt, and let you live in absolute luxury. But finding this coin isn't just about luck. It's about sharp eyes and sharper instincts. When you examine your 1980 pennies, look for the unmistakable absence of a mint mark right below the date. That small missing mark is your golden ticket. And once you find it, preservation becomes your mission. Avoid touching it directly, use cotton gloves to keep the surface pristine. Store it in a high-grade protective holder, away from moisture and sunlight, because every tiny scratch can take a chunk out of your fortune. Remember, every detail matters when millions are at stake. Now imagine the moment you discover it. The pulse in your veins, the trembling in your hands, the instant flash of your future flashing before your eyes, vacations, a new home, freedom from every single financial worry. This is not just about a coin. This is about rewriting your entire life story with a single moment of discovery. The 1980 Lincoln penny with no mint mark represents hope, risk, and the thrilling possibility of total transformation. As you hold this penny, think about all the hands it may have passed through: the cashier at a dusty roadside diner, the farmer at a local market, the grandmother saving coins for her grandchildren. Each penny carries a story, but this one could carry your destiny. And while most people will keep scrolling, too afraid to believe, too busy to check, you have the chance to be different. You have the chance to seize a future most can't even imagine. Don't let this once-in-a-lifetime chance slip through your fingers. Start searching your change, your old coin jars, your forgotten shoeboxes. Because somewhere in that small pile of coins, your new life could be waiting. If you want to escape the ordinary and step into a world of extraordinary possibilities, this is your sign. A tiny piece of metal so rare and powerful, it might hold the key to your dream of living a life without stress, without limits, a life of pure, unstoppable freedom. I'm talking about the mysterious, almost mythical 1984 Abraham Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. And today, I'm going to reveal secrets that most collectors will never hear, secrets that could transform your pocket change into a silent fortune. Most people see a penny and think it's worthless, just a worn-out piece of copper tossed in a drawer. But hidden in these unassuming coins are stories of triumph, loss, and unimaginable luck. The 1984 D penny isn't just a coin, it's a once-in-a-lifetime key to the vault of America's hidden treasures. Produced in Denver during a time when the mint was fighting to maintain perfection, this penny carries a hidden detail, a secret sign that only the sharpest eyes can catch. The faintest doubling in Lincoln's ear, almost like a whisper from the past, signals a rare error that catapults this coin from common to life-changing. The story behind the 1984 D penny is filled with mystery. In an era defined by economic tension and a desperate national search for stability, the Denver Mint was under immense pressure. Mistakes were not tolerated. But somewhere in that frantic rush, a small error escaped, a subtle doubling on Lincoln's ear, a hidden echo, waiting for someone brave enough to discover it. Imagine holding a piece of that history in your hand. Imagine being one of the chosen few who can unlock the fortune waiting inside an old penny jar. Collectors today are fighting tooth and nail to get their hands on these elusive pieces. Auction rooms echo with the gasps of shocked bidders as final prices soar into the stratosphere. This isn't just about coin collecting, this is about uncovering a symbol of freedom, a secret code from America's minting legacy. It's about holding something so rare, so impossible, that it makes your heart race every time you open your coin album. People aren't just paying for copper, they're paying for the chance to hold a piece of history, to own a once-in-a-lifetime story that can be passed down through generations. Think about it, the market is exploding, with millions at stake. You could be sitting on a coin that holds life-changing market potential, a single penny that can turn an ordinary day into the day your life transformed forever. But the window is closing fast. As word spreads, more and more collectors are rushing to find these treasures before they vanish into private collections, never to be seen again. So how do you make sure you're not left behind? Start by checking every single 1984 D penny you come across. Look closely at Lincoln's ear, you're searching for that slight doubling, a hidden ripple that looks almost like a ghostly echo. Use a magnifier, turn it under a bright light, and inspect every tiny groove. If you spot it, don't just toss it back. Protect it immediately. Use soft cotton gloves, place it in a secure holder, and never clean it. Every original detail adds to its hidden power. The condition can push your fortune to levels you can't even imagine, and here's the most critical part: act now. Because the world of rare coins moves at lightning speed, and every day you wait, another collector is out there, hunting for the exact treasure you might be holding right now. You don't want to be the person who realizes too late that they let a fortune slip through their fingers. Picture this: a future where you no longer worry about bills or debts, where you can travel to places you've only seen in magazines, where you can finally breathe deeply knowing you're free. All of it could start with a single penny, hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to uncover its hidden magic. So, I dare you, go check your pennies tonight. Dig through that old jar, that forgotten drawer, that dusty box in the attic. The 1984 D. Abraham Lincoln penny could be there, waiting to rewrite your story. And when you find it, you won't just be holding a coin. You'll be holding a once-in-a-lifetime ticket to a future of endless possibility. If you felt that thrill, if you can already see that new life shimmering in your mind, don't let it fade. Subscribe right now. Because this journey doesn't stop here, we have more hidden treasures, more secret signs, and more life-changing discoveries waiting just for you. Don't miss the next chapter of your new, extraordinary life. Penny so rare, so fiercely desired, that collectors would move mountains and drain their life savings just to claim it. This isn't some dusty coin hidden in an attic. No, this is the 1986 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin that has sparked wild rumors, private auctions behind closed doors, and silent wars among the wealthiest collectors in America. But why is this ordinary-looking penny hiding such an extraordinary secret? You see, in 1986, the U.S. Mint was transitioning, fine-tuning every detail, and amidst that quiet chaos, a tiny handful of pennies emerged without a mint mark. Some call it an accident. Others whisper it was an intentional test, a hidden trial left for only the most dedicated hunters to uncover. Imagine the chills racing down your spine when you realize that a penny you could have received as change at a gas station might actually hold the key to a stress-free, luxurious life. This isn't just a coin, it's a once-in-a-lifetime key to the world of high society: private jets, oceanfront villas, dinners under crystal chandeliers. The 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny stands alone, like a phantom in the numismatic world, a ghostly treasure that few even believe exists. When you hold it, you're not holding copper and zinc, you're gripping a legacy, a silent witness to a chapter of American history that almost no one truly understands. Collectors talk about this coin in hushed tones at late-night conferences, behind velvet ropes at invitation-only galas. They call it the hidden detail coin, the silent millionaire's ticket, the ultimate proof that in a pile of ordinary pennies, one can hide the extraordinary. Think of the stories it could tell: a penny that slipped through the cracks of the mint's rigid perfectionism, a rebel that defied its own birthright and survived decades unnoticed, only to explode onto the market today with life-changing potential. Demand for this mysterious penny has reached a fever pitch. Private collectors, wealthy estate managers, even Hollywood celebrities are chasing it like wolves in the dark. And when a rare one surfaces, especially in pristine condition, the energy in the room feels electric, almost violent. Everyone knows millions are at stake, and this isn't about money alone, it's about legacy, power, and immortality. Now, imagine finding this coin yourself. Just one small glint of copper could lead to new houses, luxury cars, a life free from worry. But you need to know what to look for. The 1986 no-mint Mark penny hides in plain sight. Look closely at the area below the date. There should be no tiny D or S lurking there. It must be perfectly clean, a ghostly blankness that transforms an ordinary coin into an unstoppable force of wealth. Examine the rim, a sharp, full strike with no flattening. Every line on Lincoln's coat, every wrinkle on his face, all must be crisp, as if he's staring back at you from history itself. When you find one, treat it like the crown jewel of your collection. Store it in a high-quality holder, away from moisture and direct sunlight. Never clean it aggressively. Every natural mark tells its story and adds to its raw power. Handle it with cotton gloves, as if you were holding a live beating heart that could fuel your future. Right now, there are people scouring their old jars, tearing apart old coin rolls from dusty bank vaults, and spending endless nights under magnifying lamps hoping for that one shining moment. Because they know, this isn't just about collecting. It's about rewriting your life story with one tiny piece of metal. Time is slipping through your fingers. While you hesitate, someone else could be pocketing the treasure of a lifetime, leaving you to forever wonder, what if? So I'm asking you, do you have the courage to look through your old pennies tonight? Do you have the hunger to find that hidden detail that could rip open the doors to a future beyond your wildest dreams? The 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny isn't a fairy tale, it's a roaring opportunity echoing through the hidden halls of America's greatest collections. And it's waiting for you. If you want to stay ahead of the pack, if you want to learn every secret, every dangerous twist in the world of rare coins, you need to subscribe right now and stay with us to the very end. Because tomorrow, someone will wake up a millionaire, and it might as well be you. Have you ever felt that sudden pulse in your heart, that rush of adrenaline when you realize a tiny, forgotten coin in your pocket could rewrite your entire future? What if I told you that a single 2002 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark might hold a secret so powerful it could catapult you from everyday life straight into the world of luxury, freedom, and unimaginable wealth? Yes, you heard that right. A simple, unassuming penny that most people overlook could be your golden ticket to a life beyond your wildest dreams. Imagine this: you're standing in line at the grocery store, and as you reach into your pocket, your fingers wrap around a coin so common, yet so mysterious, that it feels like destiny itself is whispering in your ear. The 2002 Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark, a coin that hides in plain sight, carrying with it a story of hidden secrets, rare mistakes, and a collector frenzy that has set the numismatic world on fire. This coin isn't just a piece of copper. It's a living echo of history, a symbol of persistence, and a testament to the American spirit. Back in 2002, millions of pennies were minted, but something unusual happened at the Philadelphia Mint. A tiny, almost invisible detail, the absence of the mint mark, turned a routine coin into a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon. Most people tossed it into jars, threw it into tip trays, never knowing that they held a treasure more valuable than gold. Collectors today are on a feverish hunt, searching for this hidden detail like modern-day treasure hunters. They know that in a chaotic sea of ordinary coins, this one stands alone. It carries a secret sign, a silent scream that only the sharpest eyes can detect. The no mint mark isn't just a missing letter, it's a symbol of pure luck, a cosmic invitation to a new chapter in your life. You might be wondering, what makes this coin so special? Why is there so much noise around a simple penny? It's all about rarity and the relentless desire of collectors who are willing to pay astonishing amounts to secure a piece of this hidden history. The value isn't just in the metal, it's in the story, the scarcity, the dream. When there are millions of collectors and only a handful of flawless no mint mark 2002 Lincoln pennies, the stakes skyrocket. We're talking about big value in dollars, millions at stake, and life-changing market potential that can transform you overnight. Imagine the possibilities. That one tiny disc could pay off your mortgage, send your kids to college, buy you a dream car, or even fund that once impossible vacation around the world. But here's the real secret. Finding one is like finding a needle in a cosmic haystack, and that's what makes it so exhilarating. Every rummage through your change jar, every dusty drawer in your home becomes a thrilling quest, an adventure that could flip your entire life upside down in the most glorious way. But there's a catch, and it's critical. You must know how to identify and protect this coin. Start by examining every penny from 2002 with a magnifying glass. Look closely for the absence of the mint mark below the year. Check for pristine edges, crisp details on Lincoln's portrait, and any possible die errors that might elevate its value even further. Store it carefully in a coin holder, away from moisture, heat, and human touch. Your mission is to preserve its integrity, to guard it as if you're holding the keys to a hidden vault of wealth and possibility. Time is not your friend. Every day, these coins slip further into obscurity, disappearing into circulation or being mishandled beyond repair. While you're hesitating, someone else is out there, digging through pockets, combing through jars, and turning ordinary moments into million-dollar miracles. Don't let another day slip by. You owe it to yourself and your family to at least check, to at least dream, to at least try. This isn't just a coin. It's a reminder that fortune favors the bold, that the universe rewards those who dare to look deeper, to believe in hidden potential, to chase what others dismiss as impossible. So tonight, after this video ends, I want you to rush to your drawers, flip open those old coin folders, and examine every last penny you've ignored for years. Because right now, at this very moment, your future might be quietly waiting in the palm of your hand. Before you go, remember this: one coin, one decision, one moment of curiosity could separate you from an ordinary life and launch you into a life of wealth, freedom, and unbreakable joy. The choice is yours. Grab it. Live it. And if you want to stay ahead of every secret, every hidden fortune waiting to be discovered, hit that subscribe button now and turn on all notifications. Because tomorrow's treasure is already whispering your name. Don't miss it. You're rummaging through a dusty old jar of pennies in your garage. You're half bored, half hopeful, when suddenly, your hand stops. Your heart starts pounding. You feel a strange, electric pull toward one single copper coin. Could it really be? Could this ordinary-looking penny hold a secret that could change your life forever? Most people would toss it aside without a second thought. But today, you're about to uncover the hidden legend of the 2003 Abraham Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin that carries a story so deep, so mysterious, and so unbelievably valuable, it has collectors across America in a frenzy, because this is no regular penny. This is a symbol. A once-in-a-lifetime doorway into a world most people only dream about, a world of private vaults, exclusive auctions, and silent million-dollar handshakes. You see, in 2003, as America marched forward into a new millennium, the U.S. Mint quietly released Lincoln cents without a mint mark, struck only in Philadelphia. On the surface, it was just another year. Another coin. But deep within this plain-looking piece of copper lies a secret detail that only the most passionate, eagle-eyed collectors have dared to chase. Imagine holding a piece of history that has been touched by the spirit of Abraham Lincoln himself, a coin that embodies the dreams of freedom, strength, and unbreakable spirit. There's something hauntingly beautiful about it. Because beneath that familiar Lincoln profile hides a hidden sign, a microscopic alignment or die error so subtle that it almost feels like a code left for the chosen few. Those who find this penny and recognize its true face are not just collectors, they are treasure hunters. Guardians of a lost chapter in America's story, the demand for these coins is skyrocketing. We're talking about collectors flying across the country, hunting estate sales, and digging through forgotten piggy banks in search of this elusive piece. The market whispers of life-changing deals, big dollar offers behind closed doors, and moments that can flip your entire destiny overnight. Millions at stake, a future you could almost taste, if you have the courage to look closely enough. Now listen carefully. If you're holding a 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, you need to look beyond the surface. Study the fine details on Lincoln's jacket, the crispness of the date, the spacing in the letters. There might be doubling, small die cracks, or minute misalignments that transform an everyday penny into a golden ticket. These are the secret signs, the keys to unlocking what could be a hidden fortune resting quietly in your pocket right now, but a treasure like this demands care. Store it in a protective capsule, keep it away from humidity, and never clean it aggressively. Every scratch, every fingerprint could shave thousands, even millions, off its potential worth. This is a delicate dance between preserving history and protecting your chance at a luxurious, stress-free future. Imagine a life where the weight of bills disappears, where each sunrise brings possibilities instead of pressure. A life born from a single, overlooked penny. Right now, all across America, people are waking up to this hidden treasure. Some will act, and some will ignore this moment and forever wonder, what if? The question is, which one will you be? Are you ready to dig deeper, to chase the whispers of forgotten fortunes, to hold the beating heart of history in your hand? Don't let this chance slip through your fingers. Check your jars, your drawers, your pockets. Because if you're the one to find this rare 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, you could step into a new chapter of wealth and freedom. And while others keep dreaming, you'll be living the reality they envy. This isn't just a coin. It's a once-in-a-lifetime invitation to transform your destiny forever. So, what are you waiting for? If you crave that moment of discovery, that pulse of excitement, that chance to finally live life on your terms, act now. Like and subscribe so you never miss another hidden treasure waiting to change your life. Because tomorrow, someone will find that $1 million penny. Why shouldn't it be you?